one more time. Good morning, Fab Fam. This is Vinny B with Dead on Board Gaming, and today we're going to talk about a little flesh and blood. More importantly, the importance of the Monarch release for the game. The game is experiencing growing pains, as I think we all know. They can't stay in stock, at least in the United States. Everywhere I've seen, really. I've tried to shop outside of the United States even, just to kind of look what's out there, and it seems to be out of stock everywhere, which is starting to upset people that are trying to get into the game. A lot of it is investors taking a big gamble on the game. It is a big gamble because the game's a year established. It still has a lot to do. I believe in the game. I think the game's fantastic, and I don't see a reason why this doesn't make this unless there's a mismanagement, which I don't think that's a possibility either. So why I think this is so important is they need to figure out the gap between first edition and unlimited. I think that's the most important thing for them to figure out right now, because there can't be a 2-month gap in between that, because it's going to hurt the player base, because the investors are gobbling up first editions. First editions aren't needed to play. They're the coveted pieces of the game. But you got to be able to get the pieces for the game when you have a release. I believe that's the reason they pushed Monarch back from March to the end of April, was to print unlimited so it can come out at a short window after. So I believe they are already printing unlimited, and that is another reason that I think Crew isn't getting the unlimited treatment right now, is because they know how important Monarch is. Monarch is their draftable set. Monarch's the completion of the game, according to Legend Story Studios. So I'm assuming there's going to be new mechanics, maybe a region mechanic. I think we'll get another class or two. I think we're going to have 10 to 12 classes total. My hope is that this set doesn't do what Crucible did and cover all the classes, because I feel like the set lacked a little in that, but it was great as a supplementary set. And I believe that's what they're going to do going forward, is they're going to do 1 to 3 releases, or 2 to 3 releases, we'll say, of bigger draftable sets, and 1 supplementary set that probably won't get the unlimited treatment, either because they're going to reprint the important cards in it, or just the fact that all it is kind of the topper for the year. You know what I mean? And maybe that's just the collectible set every year, which I think is a fair thing. Besides, again, the investors gobbling up the cards. We need the investors to crack boxes, which they're doing. You know what I mean? I've been following this pretty close, and it's happening. But the cards need to hit the market. Cards need bought. People are still holding on to these like snags being held on to. Now they're at the position where they have to reprint snag at some point, or it's going to be $100-some card that could be a 3 of in your deck. That I don't think you want to do. I think you want the special printings, of course, to be that. And I have no problem with cards being worth money. I'm for it. I'm all for secondary market. I have made it to where my gaming is free because of the secondary market. So this is not anything against it, but there is a balance that needs to make this game go forward, and the negativity coming out from the internet is starting to put a bad spin on the game for people looking into the game. When people are joining these groups and they're starting to see all these people complain about not being able to get the cards, it's a problem. So again, I think the best case scenario, and hopefully what they're doing, is that they pushed it back so they can start printing unlimited. So unlimited will release either directly with them or with a 2-week gap and not a month gap. Tell me what you think, and like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I appreciate you guys stopping back in. I'm going to try to make these videos a little shorter than the last time. Last time was like 10 minutes. So again, I appreciate you guys. If there's anything you think I missed or any topics you think I should tackle, let me know.